Good day everyone. Today we are going to talk about bush thickening. It is commonly known as bush encroachment. It is a serious problem in Namibia and it affects about 45 million hectares of land, which is roughly about half of the land surface area of Namibia. It is defined as the drastic increase in the indigenous woody plants at the expense of the grasses. So it causes an imbalance between woody and herbaceous plants or the grass plants. And in this way, it drastically reduces the grazing capacity, and the livelihood of people are also going down because they are livestock farmers and their livestock depends more on the herbaceous component for food and not so much on the woody component, and that's why grazing capacities are going down. It further influences biodiversity and groundwater recharge. So in order to solve this bush thickening problem in Namibia, it is normally advisable to restore the rangeland through thinning practices. So farmers are normally venturing into thinning practices to restore the woody versus the herbaceous balance. And in this way, there are some wood becoming available, which is in the form of wood biomass or bush feed, or wood chips, which is available, which can be used in further value chains in the market, in the biomass industry. Since these products are available, it has become a business opportunity in Namibia, and it tends that people are over-harvesting nowadays, and therefore a biomass quantification tool was developed to ensure the sustainable harvesting of the biomass resource for the future of the Namibian rangelands and for the future of our livestock industry, because the woody plants and herbaceous plants within savannas, they have coexisted for many centuries, and they sort of complement each other, and therefore by removing too much of one component, it causes an imbalance, and that's why the imbalance already started because of too much grass being removed and giving advantage to the woody plants. So if woody plants are removed, it sometimes gives rise to some alien invasive species, and it becomes just more and more aggressive. So a more subtle approach has to be taken for the thinning of the biomass. So in order to harvest biomass sustainably, the bush biomass quantification tool was therefore developed. It is an easy to use tool, and it can fairly accurately estimate biomass for the resource. Since I've just mentioned that the biomass has become business in Namibia, so it can be used for estimation of biomass beforehand in an objective and non-destructive manner. And in this way, business opportunities can be taken for the biomass available and how it should be used. The tool is easy to use, and it can estimate biomass in the form of wood and bush feed. Wood would be normally the branches thicker than 2 centimeters, and bush feed will be all the branches smaller than 2 centimeters and all the leaves. What the biomass estimation tool can do for you, it's amongst others, it is estimating wood total and through thinning, and then bush feed total and through thinning. And then it's also telling you a number of things like size classes, species composition, what is the biomass contribution of each plant species in terms of bush feed and wood. And of all of these things can be seen in other videos coming, which is following this video. And before that, a bit of field work should be done so that you get actually the data that has to be entered into the model. And in that way, you are getting an overall biomass quantification report that can be used for business ventures and for scientific reports and for scientific studies and so on. So it's a tool developed for the science world and for the business world.